Good morning from Twin Ring Motegi, and welcome here to Go or Go Home qualifying for the fourth race of the fourth season of the NR 2003 Red Bull GT Series. We're back here at Twin Ring Motegi here in Japan. It's great to be back here in this great track. This track made its debut last season in season 3 of the Red Bull GT Series, and we're in for a very exciting race here today. I see our first car rolling out on the track, and that's the number 55 of Sam Tenley. Six drivers will race their way into this afternoon's race here at Motegi's. We wrap up the Japanese tour. We raced at this track last season. Will Parrish, the defending winner of this race, of course, he's no longer in the series since he didn't sign up, but the car he drove, which is the 4 that's driven by Jarrett Johnson, ended up going to victory lane as a 27.501 for Sam Tenley. That is the first time lap for him. Sam Tenley dropped 6 spots down to 43rd position in points. Davis Santi in the 66 goes second quickest at a 27.438. Santi gained 2 spots up to 38th in the points, but still on the outside looking in as far as the top 35. He's only a mere 1 point back of 35th in the standings. There's Timo Mauser just leaving the pit lane. Mauser dropped 5 spots down to 44th in the points. He failed to qualify for Saitama. A little slow getting on the banking there. As John Schmidt goes to the top of the timesheets at a 26.992. John has failed to qualify 2 of the first 3 races of the season, with Coca-Cola being the only race he's made. As the 16 goes quicker, that would be Brooke Packett, 26.846. She has not raced since Coca-Cola, is 47th in points out of the 48 drivers. Henrietta Fitzwater fell out of the top 35, dropped 6 spots to 36th in the points. She and her husband, Zachary Fitzwater, trying to make the race this week. Matthew Hubert failed to qualify for Saitama, currently 46th in points, dropped 4 spots after last week's race at Saitama. There's Zachary Fitzwater, gained 7 spots to 41st in the points. There's Schmidt. Sebastian Palmer gained 3 spots up to 40th in the points table. Reagan Whitlock fell out of the top 35, dropped 4 spots down to 39th in the points. Currently the slowest right now. And Courtney Lynn, who has not made a start, she is now dead last in the points table that of the drivers, of the 48 drivers. It's been a rough year for that number 18, as they are just trying to find something to get her into these races. 27.177. She's going to need to pick it up. The time to be is a 26.976, so she needs to find at least 2 tenths. And she's now the only driver who's yet to make a race this season. Davis Santi, 27168, needs to find some time. Same with Ingrid Pollard. Ingrid Pollard dropped a spot down to 37th in the points. Brooke Packett getting bested by Henrietta Fitzwater, 26,634. Timo Mauser, now second quickest, 26,761. 33 of John Schmidt now on the bubble at 26,926. Palmer's going to bail for the pit lane. $27,148 for Courtney Lynn, still not enough. $27,345. Schmidt didn't improve. Reagan Whitlock in danger of missing his first race. Courtney Lynn in danger of going 0-4. There's Sam Tenley. And Courtney Lynn still on 0 points. She is the last driver who is yet to score points in the Red Bull GT Series. Unless she finds some speed or finds something, I do not see Courtney Lynn making the show this week. Sam Tenley got to find a much improved lap time. 27,102 is his quickest lap. Not sure why Courtney Lynn just can't find any speed. 27,068. She did improve her time. She needs to find more. And like I said, she needs to find it now if she wants to be in this race. Currently 11th quickest. $27,115. She's really going to need to find something. Because this has not been a good seat. Well, and she was on her way to a fast lap till she got held up. Don't think she's going to be happy. Nope. Had a chance to improve, and then someone blocked her coming off the turn 4. Made a late decision to go to pit road, so Courtney Lynn's looking very likely she's going to go 0-4. Something has got to change in that 8 team. Because it's one thing to, miss a race and all that. It's another thing to miss 4 consecutive races and still on 0 points. I mean, it's almost becoming like Minardi all over again in the F1 days back in the day. And remember, Courtney Lynn has got to find a good time. I mean, she's getting some good speed, but just cannot find something. 27.209 did not improve her time. There's Matthew Huber. He's really going to need to pick up at least 100th if he wants to race this afternoon. 26.962. That is not enough. Not going to improve his lap. There's Mauser. Brooke Packett. Brooke Packett really needs to get something going. She has failed to qualify for Riverside and Saitama. It's been a rough Japanese tour for her. Annie Crenshaw is now on the bubble. David Santi and Matthew Hubert are tied for 8th, but it really wouldn't make a difference because neither of them are in the top 7. We have less than 4 minutes to go in this 15-minute session. And of course, if Courtney Lynn doesn't make the race, there's going to be a lot of questions what's going on with that 8 team. Because, we got a wreck. Got some smoke. That's Sebastian Palmer who's crashed. And he's 5th quickest. See what happened to the 3. Oh, Davis Santi also got collected in this. Looks like Palmer got a bit tight, got in the left rear of Davis Santi. We saw that a lot last season when we came here. And it looks like turn 4 is going to be a trouble spot today. As you see the lingering smoke. And there's Courtney Lynn, who's trying her best, but it's not happening for the 8 machine. And like I said, she was on a lap that could possibly might have improved her spot, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. And I think it's going to be looking like for the 4th week in a row, Courtney Lynn is going to miss the show. And she is still on 0 points, and that is not good. They have got to figure it out. And ever since she called out Zachary Taylor, who has been banned from the channel over some bullshit drama about a college football team, which I don't give a bleep about that. Ever since then, Courtney Lynn's been having a free falling of a season. And there are rumors if Courtney Lynn does not start making races soon, there's going to be a driver change coming in the 8 machine to find something. They got to find something. Because for a driver who's been great in the Monster Energy Series, this has been an absolute nightmare of a season for this 8 machine. And they need to find something. Let's see if she doesn't get held up on this lap. She's got one more chance. Palmer's in to the final transfer spot, 26.806. $27.036, that's not enough, and I think we can safely say I think Courtney Lynn's going home for the 4th weekend in a row. What is that number 18 going to do to make races, for heaven's sakes? As Palmer nearly came up and took out Henrietta Fitzwater there. Well, she does have one more chance, though. And we've hit 0, so if you're not on a fast lap, you're in trouble. And it looks like Brooke Packett, who has not made a race since Coca-Cola, is going to finally make the show for once. And that is it. So Brooke Packett, Annie Crenshaw, Timo Mauser, Henrietta Fitzwater, Sam Tinley, Zachary Fitzwater, and Sebastian Palmer are going to make this week's race here at Twin Ring Motegi. So sadly, the drivers who will miss out here at Twin Ring Motegi and will be going home are David Santi, Matthew Hubert, John Schmidt, Courtney Lynn. What is she going to have to do to make races here in season 4? She's now 0 for 4 and still going to be on 0 points 4 races into the season. Who would have predicted that? Ingrid Pollard's going to miss her first race, and same with Reagan Whitlock. Those 6 drivers are definitely going to miss the show, and if they really need to get something going, that A team has really been depressing, if you ask me. So, yeah. But that's it for Go or Go Home qualifying here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the World Racing Association crew today. We'll see you back here at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. local here at Motegi as our Japanese weekend fun continues on the World Racing Association, the greatest racing since 2013.